News 2023 Presidency. Primate Ayodele reveals what will happen to Igbo nation. Details. The leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has said the Southeast presidential agenda would fail in 2023. Primate Ayodele said the Southeast won't get its presidential aspiration fulfilled due to betrayal. In a statement by his media aide, Oluwatosi Osho, Primate Ayodele said some Southeast politicians would betray the region's presidential agenda. The clergyman also pointed that bad governance was responsible for the killings and crisis in the Southeast. He maintained that no group was responsible for the insecurity situations in the Southeast. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its military arm, Eastern Security Network, ESN, have been linked to the killings in the Southeast. But the group had severally insisted that its members are not responsible for the security situation in the region. The separatist group maintains that desperate Southeast politicians were behind the insecurity situation in the region. However, Primate Ayodele said, "Don't blame any group for the killings in the Southeast. Rather, blame bad governance. The Southeast political leaders are failure of trust. That's why they won't get the presidency." Primate Ayodele is revealing what will happen to the Igbo nation towards the 2023 presidency. He's saying that the Southeast won't get its presidential aspiration fulfilled due to betrayal. The clergyman also pointed out that the bad governance was responsible for the killings and crisis in the Southeast. The killings and crisis in the Southeast should not be pointed to any group in the Southeast, but bad governance. That the governors are behind the insecurity situation in the region, the desperate Southeast politicians. The indigenous people of Biafra and its military arm, Eastern Security Network, have always been linked to the killings in the Southeast. But the group has severally insisted that its members are not responsible for the security situation in the region. The group maintains that the desperate Southeast politicians were behind the insecurity situation in the region. The bad governance should be the one to be blamed for the killings in the Southeast, not any group, not the IPOB group, nor the ESN. The Southeast political party leaders are betrayers of trust. That's why they won't get the presidency. The Southeast people want the presidency to come from the South. But because the Southeast political leaders are full of betrayers, they are full of betrayers of trust. That's why they will not get the presidency. Few months ago, presidency will elude Ndigbo, Primate Ayodele said. Primate Elijah Ayodele, the INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church leader, has cautioned the Southeast against contesting the 2023 presidential election. Primate Ayodele warned that the presidency would elude the Southeast in 2023. He spoke while reacting to comments that the Igbo presidency was the solution to Nigerians' economic and insecurity challenges. Some groups from the Southeast advocating for Nigeria's next president to come from the region have stressed that the Igbo presidency was the panacea to the country's woes. However, Primate Ayodele pointed out that the pendulum is not swinging towards the Southeast. He said, "Who said Igbo president is the solution? It's not a matter of ethnicity or where you are coming from. As a matter of fact, we need a very good person that God has ordained to be our president. Igbo presidency is not the solution to Nigerians' problem. I am not a politician, but I'm speaking as a prophet, not as a pastor, because so many pastors have corrupted the system and can't tell the truth because they believe they are of government interest. However, everybody is of government interest. If the government is not doing the right thing, there are some prophets that God will send to the nation, to the prime ministers in the Bible, telling them that he is against their ruling. Some people who are saying those right words, they will not want them. So I'm telling you that the 2023 presidency will elude the Igbo. Mark my words. If they are looking for the presidency, maybe they will wait for another time. The pendulum is not swinging toward the Igbos. I will say, let's do it rotationally. When it's Igbo turn, let them do it. But the spirit of Igbo is no more in Nigeria. And since their spirit is no more in Nigeria, the country will break peacefully. The Primate is saying that the presidency will elude the Igbo land. That since the Igbo people, their spirit is no more in Nigeria, then the presidency cannot come to them. That when it is time for the Igbo to take turn, let them do it. So he's saying, as a prophet and not a pastor, that the 2023 presidency will elude the Igbo. If they are looking for presidency, maybe they should wait for another time. The pendulum is not swinging towards the Igbo. If the government is not doing the right thing, there are some prophets that God will send to the nation, to the prime ministers in the Bible, telling them that he is against their ruling. So people who are saying those right words, they will not want them. Some groups from the southeast advocating for Nigeria's next president to come for the region has stressed that the Igbo presidency was the panacea to the government's woes. Who said Igbo president is the solution? It is not a matter of ethnicity or where we are coming from. As a matter of fact, we need a very good person that God has ordained to be our president. The Primate is saying that the Igbo is not going to be our next president. That what will happen to the Igbo nation is that the president will not come to their place, but another place. That the reason why the presidency will not come to them is because they have betrayals of trust. Thank you, my listeners, for listening. Do have a good day.